Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live new updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGiant.ca, and use code SENSTalk to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Tonight's game was against St. Louis Blues in St. Louis. The starting goaltenders was Craig Anderson for the Ottawa Senators, his first start in St. Louis in 10 years, and for the St. Louis Blues, it was Carter Hutton. In the first period, well, let's talk about it. Vladimir Sobotka got the game winner. The Blues win this game 3-0. This goal should have been stopped by Anderson. He knew it. He reacted accordingly. Another pitfall loss for the Senators. Back-to-back nights, Senators lose. Senators have now lost 5 of their last 6. And not even a goal in this game. Nothing to talk about in this game. So we might as well talk about the time on ice. Actually, let's talk about before this. Stone and Pajot were again out of the lineup, which made a call-up was needed considering Philip Schlappick was also out and Odia was still on the IR. So McCormick was called up but was cancelled midway through. He was on his way, and due to travel difficulties, he wasn't able to come to St. Louis. So Bergdorfer made his Senators debut. Eric Bergdorfer, he played 2 games last year with Buffalo with a -1 rating. He made his Sens debut. You can make or leave what you want from that. Let's take a look at the time on ice, because you know how Guy Boucher is. Thomas Chabot did not have the best night, but did have 15 minutes on the ice, so he's starting to solidify himself as a top 3, top 4 defenseman with the Senators. Carlson, he had a couple of nice chances, a couple of nice speeding plays down the boards. Obviously didn't lead to anything. 22 minutes on the ice. Most noticeably, you can look at Cody Ceci playing 20 minutes. DiDomenico is getting an increase in time with 15. He had 2 minutes less than Hoffman, who had 17. Pretty evened out, mostly around. Bergdorfer had over 10 minutes of play on the ice for 7th defenseman tonight. So Eric Bergdorfer, he had a couple of hits, a couple of blocks. Not noticeable, which is a good thing. If it's your 3rd NHL game, he didn't get defensively broken. He was an even rating on the night, so I can't really, there's nothing really to talk about Bergdorfer. He was number 46 if you want to look at the replay of the game. There's not much to talk about in this game. Bergdorfer, Sens debut, like I've said, nothing bad about his game, so that's a plus, I guess, for a very lowly game. But there is some very important news for the Senators. NCC, the National Capital Commission, Thursday at 11:20 a.m. are set to make a very positive announcement about the Senators and Eugene Melnick's bid for lebreton Flats. This should be something about land, and Bruce Garrioch thinks the next 8 to 12 months likely is when it will be official that the Senators will have lebreton Flats to build a downtown arena, which would really seal the deal of the Senators staying in Ottawa and would really help the Senators sell. This would be the perfect time for Eugene Melnick to sell the team when the Senators are worth so much with a downtown arena. That's when your franchise is worth the most. Carolina was sold for was it a little less than $1 billion? I don't know. So Eugene Melnick can really make a payday here, and as Sens fans really hope he does make a payday and just gets the hell away from the franchise. There's been a lot of bad things going around the franchise right now. The Senators are not winning. Speaking of not winning, Buffalo's winning. They're defeating Edmonton currently 5-0 in the second intermission, which is good for us because currently in the standings we are 3rd last in the league. This is sad. We're looking at the standings at the bottom. We have 39 points. Arizona and Buffalo are tied with 33. Buffalo with a win, a few games more played than us, but would have 36 points, so only 3 points ahead. We are ahead of them. So we are currently for sure getting a top 5 pick, I believe, if we stay in our position, and hopefully, we're not going to go up, so we might as well go bottom, and hopefully get Rasmus Dahlin. But it's not a positive day. Positive season at all, like usual for the Senators. It's a shame. I hope Schlappick's better for the next game. He's really, like I said in my last video, he's really getting picked on a lot. And besides that, the only positive news really this season is the NCC news announcement on Thursday. and the alumni game and the outdoor game. Those are really the only exciting things of the season, which is depressing if you think about it. But if it would be a major win for the Senators if they can get this lebreton Flats. So and if you get Rasmus Dahlin at the end. So if you want to keep it in positives, there's a couple of things to look forward to. But realistically, it's just another dreadful game for the Senators. I don't really got much to talk about it. Just a poor effort all around by the team. Lack of shots on goal. And I'll see you next game when the Senators take on the Boston Bruins January 25th on Thursday. If you want tickets to the game, go to cgiant.ca and use code SENSTOCK to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Besides that, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTOCK_ for live stream updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SENSTOCK. Add a search circle so Google Plus SENSTOCK. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SENSTOCKCentral.com. We update it every single day. And of course, please sponsor cgiant.ca with the code SENSTOCK to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Please click right here for the season playlist, right here for the most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. I know, guys and girls, it sucks how bad the Senators are doing this season, but let's hope, maybe they can, like I've been saying for a while, I just want the Senators, if they're going to lose, make it exciting. Right now, it's been boring. And you know what? Hopefully Thursday, when we make that video, we will have some positive news about the National Capital Commission. So there's something to talk about the next game for sure. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.